Today we have the unboxing and setup of the AlfredCam Plus. Now this particular camera is designed to be operated outside. Now if you're a member of the AlfredCam family, likely you remember the days when you would have an old cell phone and you could use it for a baby monitor. You could use it to monitor your entrance using an old cell phone. Connect to AlfredCam, and now they've released their own cameras. We purchased 2 of these with our own money. This is not sponsored. Really like the simplicity of these cameras. Been impressed with these. What we like is that it will record for 24 hours a day, and it has AI technology, so you can set it to just record human behavior or any type of movement. Problem with any type of movement is it will record some wind. So that can be a challenge. But we do like it because it'll show anything that comes into the yard. So in the box, we have the AlfredCam. On the side, mentions that it is 2K Quad HD compatible, 24-hour recording, AI technology that we were mentioning, and this is a real benefit is the IP65 protocol, so it is suitable for outdoor locations. So let's open this box up, see what's inside. So far, very similar to the AlfredCam that we've reviewed in the past. So first box, got our mounting screws. Zip tie. Didn't have that in the AlfredCam, not the AlfredCam Plus. Looks like we have our charger similar to the AlfredCam. Wow, look at the length on this. This is definitely longer than the interior version. I don't know if it mentions how long this cord is, but impressive. Okay. This is going to be the camera itself, I believe. Another thing we like about the AlfredCam Plus is it comes with its own micro SD already installed. This is interesting. So this is a little bit different as well. This is a little bit different too, this pigtail, as opposed to the AlfredCam, this being the AlfredCam Plus. Slightly larger as well. Okay, let's get this plugged in and let's go through the setup as well. So it looks like what we have in the box is the camera itself. We have a charger, longer cord, I like that. This is the double-sided tape if you want to use that for mounting or hard mounting. And this would be for cord management. And then of course our box. Let's go through the setup process. And take our cord and we're going to plug it in. Let me throw a tape on this just out of curiosity. That's 3 feet. That's 4 feet. That's 5 feet, 6 feet, 7 feet, 8 feet, 9 feet, so 9 feet, 8 inches. One of you can comment how many meters that is. We're going to take our adapter. Looks like USB, this cable is USB-A to USB-C. Plug that in. Let's clean some of our boxes and whatnot out of the way. Plug this in. This is a neat little adapter. Has this type of connection I hadn't seen before. It makes a waterproof connection. Let's see how hard that is to get in though. Relatively difficult, but I guess it would have to be waterproof, wouldn't it? Okay. So in the setup, you want to wait until the light is flashing green. That means it's in the state that it can be discovered. Let's put it like that so you can see. So once this light is flashing green, we're going to take our phone. We're going to go to the AlfredCam app. Now, I don't know if you can see, there's the AlfredCam that we have that's running outside, showing our back porch. And as an example, let's take yesterday. And this is the type of picture you can expect. You can see that it was a little bit windy, so it was recording, but very clear. So let's go down to the bottom of your AlfredCam app. You, of course, can download the AlfredCam app from the Play Store or the Apple Store. Once you have it installed and your account set up, we went ahead and we have the paid subscription because it enables you to go back and record and view your live events without having to pull the SD card out. So even though it's a free app, it is a little bit of a challenge if you don't have the paid version, because you have to pull the card out of the camera in order to review the 24-hour recording. Whereas if you have the paid app, you can go ahead and view it from the app. So that is one thing you'll have to decide. But what other surveillance system can you get for $30 a year? So we're going to go down to add a camera. You can see here, we're going to add the AlfredCam. Select your model, AlfredCam or AlfredCam Plus. Power on the camera. I see the green light blinking. So there's the digital illustration, and here we can see it happening. We're going to say, yep, Wi-Fi connection. We're going to hook up to the Cunha and Wi-Fi password. Just plug in your password. I'll go ahead and keep that private, but honestly, you're welcome to connect to our Wi-Fi if you come over. Get ready to scan and pair. You can see in this little illustration, here's our phone, there's the camera, got it. Now, we take our camera, we're going to point it at this QR code. Might have to pull this film off actually.
QR code scan.
I like that. Now we click on I heard QR scanned. Connecting. We're going to give that a minute. This is going to be in real time, so might have to fast forward if you get bored. Connection failed. Well, that's interesting.
Paired up successfully.
What did she say? I thought she said successfully. Let's go back and see if it added it. Unfortunately, it did not work the first time. And according to the instructions, we're supposed to reset it by pressing this little button that's beneath the SD card for 5 seconds until we hear a beep, which we did. That's going to reboot the device. Okay, now we're back to the green flashing. Let's try this again. Enter our password again, and next. Get ready to pair. Got it. Generating the code.
QR code scan.
I heard QR code scanned. Connecting.
Error 303. Incorrect Wi-Fi password.
Incorrect Wi-Fi password is what she's saying. We're going to try this again. Wait for the green light to blink, which it is. Come back over to our app. I see the green light blinking. We're going to connect it to our Wi-Fi. Enter the password. Get ready to pair. Got it. Take our camera.
QR code scan.
Click this button that says, I heard the QR code scanned.
Paired up successfully.
Paired successfully. Excellent. Connecting. It says this may take a while. Congratulations! Get started. There she is. Says this camera needs to be updated. Let's go ahead and run the update. Click on Update. Do not unplug device. We'll be back when this is updated. While that's updating, I did notice that the SD card must have fell out when I was pulling this when we are unboxing the unit, so it doesn't actually come in the unit. So we'll let this finish updating and then we'll put in our SD card. I believe this is a 64 gig. It's got a little tape on there, something. What's that say? My eyes are terrible. 64 gigabyte. Looks like it's getting close to being finished. The light went from flashing green, now it's flashing red on the camera, which would mean it's rebooting. There she goes. Updated successfully. Check. Okay. It's still asking for an update, but let's just see. Okay. So there you go. There's our camera, and there's the image. It's quite sharp, actually. Looks good. Now we did notice that the SD card was in this case, not in the device, so we're going to go ahead and plug that in. First, by powering off the device. So I'm going to unplug it first. Now that it's unplugged, we can open this little door. Take our 64 gigabyte memory card. Not sure which way it goes. I'm going to assume that way. Nope. I'm going to take our 64 gigabyte card that came with the camera, push it in until it clicks. That's actually excellent the way that seals. I can see why this is waterproof. So everything about this camera is a little more robust than the other one. Now we're going to plug it back in. You can see it is red when it's booting. It'll turn green when it's ready to be used. There it is. So now you can see it's up and running. This is what you would see on your phone. You want to go in and, well, there's a nice pop-up. Can't watch live 24/7, but don't want to miss any motions. Then you can turn on activity detection, which I do have on my other two cameras. Turn that on, so now it's on. So now what happens was, here's your motion alert, and here's your activity detection. Right now it's set up to detect all motions, persons, pets, vehicles. That's the way I like it. You can set the sensitivity right here and the detection zone. Let me just show you that. Say you have a detection zone. Let's turn that on. Let's say you have, like in this example, if you had like a tree or something that's constantly moving, see, it's whoop, detected motion. You can set this up. Okay, this is the only zone that I want to monitor. So there you have it. AlfredCam Plus Setup, relatively easy. We had that one little glitch. I don't know if it was a network error on my part, but here we have it running. Nice little camera. Before we conclude this video, we'll show you where our other two cameras are located, just so you can see how they work in effect. So here's one of our indoor units mounted outside. That's the AlfredCam, and it points back to our back door. Got the power cord running through this little spot in the wall, and it goes and plugs in. That's been running 8 months, no problem, even though it's an indoor unit. Here's our second unit, just above the garage door. We were able to utilize the garage door plug, plugged it in right there. This monitors our garage on the inside. We can check on our pets and things that happen on the inside. So overall, very happy with the AlfredCam. Now we have the AlfredCam Plus, and we'll see how that turns out. Thanks for watching.